Peter Schiff is a chief economist, a global strategist, and the founder of Euro Pacific. He had this to say about our national debt and the economy. In case no one has noticed, the U.S. national debt has risen by $444 billion in the past 2 weeks. At that pace, the U.S. will be adding $11 trillion per year to the national debt. Clearly, something is wrong. A sovereign debt and a U.S. dollar crisis cannot be too far away. Peter now joins us once again. And again, do not shoot the messenger. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be the bearer of good news once again. And he's shaking his head. Peter, you know we love you because you're one hell of a smart guy. But every time you come on the program, I start getting really pissed off about what's happening in this country and what's happening to my tax dollars and the American tax dollars. So I know you probably don't have good news. So my first question is, the big fight in Capitol Hill was all over the speaker, but let's be real. It wasn't about the speaker. It was about the national debt and the spending. And those two things are adding to the inflation. Now we've got massive walkouts, whether it's the car manufacturers or Kaiser Permanente, the health workers. We've got all these strikes. I don't foresee any silver lining in the future, but you're the expert. Fill us in.
No, it's all clouds. Unfortunately, they're rain clouds. But yeah, the problem has been over a decade of reckless spending financed by debt on the part of not only just the federal government, but look at all the state, municipal governments, corporate America, households. Everybody has gorged themselves on this debt fest that was served by the Federal Reserve. Interest rates were held artificially low for the better part of a decade, and as a result, we have accumulated trillions and trillions in debt that can never be repaid. The only thing we were able to do is pay the interest because it was practically zero. Well, now it's not zero anymore. The prime rate is at 8.5%, so many people are paying more than 10% to borrow money. Long-term treasuries are almost at 5%. They haven't yielded that much in over 15 years, but they're going a lot higher. We're still early in this journey back to normal rates, and in fact, we're not going to have normal rates. We're going to actually have higher than normal rates, but the problem is we can't handle it because we have much higher than normal debt.
And then I believe last time, or maybe 2 times ago, I can't remember, when you come on and we talk all this bad stuff about our economy, but I think it's important for people to note, I believe you had told us we are at an all-time high when it comes to Americans' credit card debt and an all-time low for family savings. I hate to add insult to injury, but I mean, that just goes to show what Bidenomics is doing to the American household. Are those facts right?
Sure, we have low savings and high debt, and the debt keeps growing. I mean, obviously, the Fed's inflation fight isn't working because it's not resulting in more savings. It's just resulting in more spending. The problem is people are spending more but buying less because the extra spending is a function of higher